Open cookbook. Okay, this here was adding like, standard full fat milk. Nothing terribly fancy, just a little bit in the cup. I usually do about, I want to say like a fifth of the bottom of the cup, depends on your measurements. And I add a little bit more coffee. It usually goes to about a third height of the cup. But, give or take a little. Add a little bit of vanilla extract, artificial, because it's really cheap. Now here I like to add, usually half ice cubes, but this time I have to fill this one to like full-size ice cubes. So, a little more than I want to use, but it's what it is. Like I say, this is a little bit of a thinner mix. I usually make a thicker mix that's a little more sugary. Or, well, this will be thicker in a sense of like frothier, but yeah, usually I use a little less ice, so I'm going to add a little bit more coffee to this to try to like, add a little bit more fluid to it, but, it is what it is. And now here I add some chocolate. I usually only do this when I'm doing the, with coffee. And here I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of sugar. This is absolutely not normally as sweet as I did. Like I said, I've added a little too much ice here, but I'll add a little bit more sugar. And here, this is kind of like a rough estimate, but I just add pretty much a decent amount of peanut butter. Usually I try to like kind of fill the top slightly, but just a hefty amount. Not too much, but if you add more, it's just gonna make it taste a little bit more peanut buttery, which is nice. Like I say, add to like what you feel like you eventually like. And now we're just gonna blend this here. Effectively, this is just like a smoothie, no real difference, but it's also a frosty too. I mean, depends how you look at it. Oh, I gotta go grab a straw. There we go. Peanut butter, coffee, frosty / smoothie, whatever you want to call it.